a real life example besides playing games and gambling is life insurance policy. And life insurance policy, in a way, is a gamble for the company and the individual. Alright, so this is sort of a quick way that a company can figure out what they would expect to pay out or gain from policyholders, right? When you take out insurance, you have to pay in so much every month to have insurance, and then if you have a claim, meaning if you get a car accident or something along those lines, the company then has to pay for your repairs, right? And so, based on actuarial science, there's a predictor, the chance that a person will file a claim, and then there's a chance that an individual person will not file a claim, all right? And then the premium, that's the amount you pay for the insurance. That's what the premium is. That's the dollar amount you pay. And then the payout is what they pay out. That's what the company pays. If a claim is made. And again, it's based on years. This is a yearly probability. Alright, and so the probability that no claim will be filed times the payout from the individual minus the probability that they'll file a claim, right? They'll use their insurance, that's what file a claim means, times, and you have to be careful here, this is the payout minus the premium, because the company gets the premium, and the payout sort of what's left over after the premium has been paid. Alright, so from the company. That's the amount of money the company has to pay. Alright, so an example of life insurance policy. Suppose that you take out a life insurance policy. The life insurance policy has a premium of $375. So for over the year, and usually you pay a little bit over the month, but for the entire year, the person with the policy pays $375 for the year. The value is $10,000, which means that's what the company will have to pay out if the life insurance policy is claimed. Right? The probability the policyholder will die during the year, right? That's what life insurance is, right? You have life insurance in case you die, so that your family can cover all the costs for your funeral and all of those type of things. All right, and so the odds, based on, this is actuarial science, so this is something that they plug it into sort of a program and figure out based on age, demographics, and things like that, the chance of somebody living or dying throughout the year. All right, so in this particular case, this particular policyholder has a 0.3, so 3% chance of actually claiming the policy, of dying throughout the year. All right, so that's the probability that the claim is filed. 0.03, which means the probability that it's not filed, no claim is made, which we one minus that. So probability that they don't pay out the probability they pay out the life insurance, 0.03, 3%. Probability they don't pay out the life insurance in this year, the probability they don't pay out the life insurance in this year is 97% chance, right? 97% chance they won't pay out. All right, so what's the expected value? So the expected value would be sort of the gains that the insurance companies expect to make based on a bunch of people having the same policy. Or you having the same policy for many, 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 many years. All right, so the expected value is the probability that no claim was made. Well, that was 0.03. The premium, which is how much you pay out in the year, $375 for the year. All right, so that's the amount of money they expect to get. All right, sorry, I did that wrong. Probability that no payout is claimed. No claim. That's 0.97. Probability they get. So that's the amount of money they expect to make, because they expect 97% of these policies to just have their premium pay in. All right, they're not going to pay out. So that's the expected gains. Minus the expected losses. Well, they expect to pay out 3% of the time. And then the amount they're going to pay out is the amount of the policy minus how much was paid into the policy, because that's the amount they have to pay, the company has to pay. So $10,000 minus the premium, $375. Again, this comes out to $9,625 is what we're actually going to be they actually have to pay out $9,625 3% of the time. All right, so when we multiply that all out, it comes out to $75, the expected value. And so again, what that means the insurance company expects to earn, on average, $75 a year from this policy. All right. So again, if a bunch of people, I keep hitting that. If a bunch of people have this particular policy, so a bunch of people have this particular life insurance policy, 97% of them will just pay out for the year, pay the premium. 3% of the people will have a payout. I mean, the company will have to pay out based on, again, actuarial science. They expect 3% of the people have to give their payout. So on average, the company comes out ahead $75 per policy holder. Which means if the company has 6,000 people who take this life insurance policy, how much would they expect to profit? Well, remember, the average is 75. So for each policy, they expect, on average, to earn $75 a year. So you take the $75 times the 600 people, 6,000 people who have this policy, and the company's expectation is that it should come out to be a total of, so you take your 6,000 times the 75, so again, it's no small chunk of change. So even though they will have to pay out 3% of the time, 97% of the time they won't, and so they would expect to have an earnings based on this policy, again, this would be the expected yearly earnings, or profit, I'll say profit, from this policy. All right, so again, that's what they would expect based on averages. All right, that's the expected value. All right, we'll stop there. I'm going to go ahead and pick up now we're going to practice it, and also I'll do that in the last video, all the practice cases.